Hi, good afternoon. I hope you're well. Welcome to the session. This afternoon I'm on the River Teme on the Birmingham Anglers Association ticket, not too far away from Tenbury Wells. As you can see behind me, the river's really pushing through, but you can probably tell from the debris there on the fence that it's been a lot higher in the floods in February. So yeah, I'm not probably full of confidence, but it's the last day of the season, as I say, so you've got to give it a go, haven't you? So I'm going to get the gear sorted, head downstream and see if we can't get a few. Okay, I've had a good look up and down the stretch, walked to the end of the stretch downstream, and unfortunately a little bit restricted after the floods last month. The banks are pretty treacherous, but all good here. So this is the first spot. It's got quite a pacey run in the middle, and then a little bit slower on the inside. Probably 6 or 7 feet in front of me, so it's a good depth. Saying that, the river's probably up a metre. But I'm going to put some bait in. I've also found another spot upstream a little bit, so I'm going to put some bait in there, and I'm going to try today these 2 spots. Okay, so in these conditions I use a bait dropper to deposit the bait. If you just threw in the hemp or maggots, it would literally be half a mile downstream before it touched bottom. So it's quite a simple device. Put the bait in there, close the lid, that hook just closes the lid for you, and then cast it out, touches the bottom, lid opens, bait comes out. So let's get some bait out. So I've got hemp and white maggots and luncheon meat. That's going to be my main bait for today. I've got some pellets as well, and I'm just going to try on the inside to start with. Yeah, it's got a good depth there. I'll probably put 4 or 5 in and then leave it a little bit. There is a spot downstream a little bit, which I might try later as well. The banks are a little bit dicey, so you'll be careful. The river is up a lot more than I would have wanted, to be honest. Last day of the season today. It's been pretty much unfishable for the last 3 months, and now it's going to close for 3 months for the close season. So anyway, that's a debate in itself. Right, one more, and then we'll put some bait upstream in the other spot. Okay, this is the second spot I mentioned earlier. So I've just come here just to have a little cast around, just with a bare lead, just to get a feel for the depth. Similar to the other spot, really. Well, firstly, it's safe, and also quite a fast run on the in the middle on the far side, and then a little bit slower on the inside. I would say that's probably a similar depth, about 6 foot maybe. Yeah, I think I prefer this spot if I'm honest. It's also worth just checking the depth that you're just close in, just to know if you do fall in, you know what you're dealing with. So there, probably about 4 foot. Good. Let's put some bait out. Right, I'll just run you through the gear that I'm using today. I've got my pretty standard barbel setup. I've got my Shimano bait runner reel with 12-pound line, Fox Duo barbel rod. That then comes down to the Corum run rig system with a bead there protecting the swivel. I've then got a stick clip to just make it easier changing hook lengths, and then I've got a 10-pound fluoro carbon hook link, size 6 Amazon hook, and you can see on the hair there I've just got a nice lump of meat. So that's the setup. I couldn't feel more confident and sarcastic. So anyway, let's get it out and see what we can do. Oh, fish on. Oh. Okay, first fish on, and it's definitely a barbel. This is the second spot. Second spot of the afternoon, and I've been fishing here probably about 40 minutes. I'm on the same setup with ledgering a big lump of meat, and I must admit I had no confidence whatsoever. And I was just enjoying the peace and quiet, and then here we go. Hopefully got the bite on camera as well. But this could be quite a small barbel, but with the flow, oh, it feels pretty chunky. I don't know, I've not fished this peg before, so I've no idea if there's any snags or anything. So I'm going to play it relatively hard. Oh yeah, little barbel. Whoa. Brilliant. Look at it, it's wild out there at the river. Oh. Let's get the net. A little barbel. God, it's wild, look at that. There we go. Yes! Brilliant. Little barbel. That's really made my day. Alright, let's get it out and have a quick look at it. There we have it, lovely barbel. Probably £3 or £4. There we have it, lovely barbel. Perhaps the last one for a while. Last day of the season today. Probably £4 or so. Look at that. Beauty. Right, let's pop it back, but really pleased with that. It gave a decent fight, so if I can, yeah, just going to give it a good rest in the water. Good old flow today. You can see it's wild out there, but it's nothing compared to what it was last month, where it was up over the banks. Fish is looking good, but we'll give it a minute. See if I can find some slacker water. Oh, there you go. Well ready. Well ready. Right, let's let it go. Other way. Yes! Great release. Some off really strongly. That has made my day. Let's see if we can't get another one. Hi, good afternoon, I hope you're well. Just about to pack up, end of the session. Just managed that one fish, that one barbel, but as you may have gathered, I was really pleased with that. Last day of the season and everything, so yeah, it was really, I thought I was up against it a little bit today, which to be fair I was. Conditions are a little bit tough, rivers are up quite a lot, so hence why I was even more pleased to catch that barbel. So as I say, close season kicks in, we'll have a little break from the rivers, move on to my local canals and lakes. I've got a new fishing club that I've just joined recently, which has got a stretch of the canal near to my house. So I'll be down there hopefully in the next couple of weeks doing some spinning and lure fishing and whatever else for pike and perch perhaps. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to fish on just a little bit more. Yeah, fingers crossed I might get a late barbel, but failing that I will catch you next time. Cheers.